Okay.
So you deem yourself worthy of conversation with Long Mane? That takes some courage. I am, after all, the top dog here in GoldenPaw. Brave as you may be, however, you do not seem to me at the least bit battle-hardened. If you wish for me to train you, you must come back when you have a few victories under your belt.
Okay.
Okay. Oho, nyt on vaipu, hei.
Good day to you.
nyt se meni, nyt ihan rauhassa. Welcome to the GoldenPaw, my sweet little soldier. I hope you have fun while you are here.
Good day to you.
Pot of yacht, please. I must remember to allow ladies to pass on the right. My fortune teller told me that it was the best way of becoming luckier in love. I see, but what if your opponent were to do the same? Molemmat puhuu ihan eri asiasta. Classic garbage. Cabbage, anteeksi. Classic garbage. Siis pääskö olla siis... Ei, kun ne oli vaan tuossa klutkassa, että millä pystyy puhumaan.
Hey.
Are you a visitor here? If so, I would advise you not to stay in our realm for too long. It is an absolute paradise, you see. Once you are used to life in GoldenPaw, you will never want to live anywhere else.
Oh, yes.
I promise you, young man, once you have tasted our world-famous meat jackpot, there is no going back. Specially selected cuts that simply melt in the mouth, sizzling in our secret homemade sauce. It is simply irresistible. Siellä on seve. Nice muotona. Welcome to the sweet Saffron Tea House. Are you ready to order? Teillä on kaikenlaista juttua. Kyllä 1800 maksaa. Kun anna joku paska näin, vaikka semmonen. Noin.
Come on, eat up. I'll be seeing you again soon.
I'll be seeing you again soon. What's siellä?
Hi.
Hello! You are a visitor here, yes? Well, I know everything about GoldenPaw. I will tell you where all the shops are. Now, the sweet Saffron Tea House is right in front of me here. The food they serve is just delicious. If you want weapons, however, you should go to the Iron Orchard. It is a short walk from here, near the important-looking woman who decides all our futures. For all your other shopping needs, you can visit the Lucky Lotus Item Emporium. Head down the narrow alley near the sweet saffron, and you will be there in no time. Thank you, idiot. I do apologize, but we are replenishing our stock at the moment. You heard the noises I was making. Oh dear. Do not tell anyone, please. It's just that the food smells so delicious. This is just delicious. Far better than anything my mother makes. And my mother is a fine cook, so this is high praise indeed.
So,
A word of warning, and be very careful of the dish they call Victor's Volcano. It is fearsomely hot and spicy, like having a dragon breathe into your mouth. Even a dedicated gourmand such as myself is unable to get through an entire bowl. Though believe me, I have tried. No niin. Kaikki koittaa syödä hienoa ruokia.
hello there.
Why hello there, my young friend. You have the smell of money about you. No, but there is no need to look so frightened. You have nothing to fear from me. I shall not part from you, kind Gilder. These so-called games of chance, however.
Hello there.
Ja kujalla oli pedofiili. Mä laitoin mun mielestä alussa päälle japskiäänen, mutta siis se vaihtoi englanniksi. Sit mä eikö ole selkeä säätää niitä. Jaha. I want a weapon too. I want the biggest, most impressive weapon in the land. But my pocket money, it is not enough. Tää on asekauppa vai?
Welcome.
Welcome to the Iron Orchard Outfitters. What can I do for you today? Absolutely nothing.
Take your time. Come back anytime.
Tai no itse asiassa hei.
Welcome.
Jos sä ostat multa kamaa, niin mulla on aika paljon kaikkea paskaa myytävää sulle. Näitähän voi kyllä selektaa kyllä tolla painikkeella tuolta noin. Näinkin voisi. Tai no, joo. Onko ne tuolla? Täällä on hurjasti kampetta, mitä ei oo käytös kellään. Voihan Breezy Blunder Blaster.
Take your time. Come back anytime.
Come back anytime. Thank on teleporttipaikka. Har har. Visiting casinos at your age? You must be rich or something. Only the wealthy flout the rules so merrily. Peppele. Se täytyy yksi kivi.
Begging your pardon.
Samannäköinen jätkä kuin tuolla aikaisemmin. Tääkin samannäköinen, se on vaan eri värinen. The bard with the long name? Oh yes, he came here when I was still a mere pup. But he sang so beautifully, I will never forget him. I even tried to look for him once, but I could not remember his name. Sin something... Judge Kinenemert. It is no good, I'll forget the rest.
Hey! Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hän on muuta sanoa japanissa kuin nani.
Yeah.
GoldenPaw is a crowded place. It can be difficult to track people down here. Thanks for that piece of information. Oh, there is something you would like me to hunt for you? No? Then please, leave me alone. Oh, tämä FOV. Kohtaan pääsärky. Missä tän paikan idea on? Meni jonkun talo sisään varantamista. Mut hei, me ei voida tehdä mitä Linkki pystyy tekemään täällä. Se ottais kaikki vaasit. Tää on muutenkin siis tosi nätin näköinen peli. Tykkään tästä shell-shading grafiikkatyylistä.
Yeah.
No one can read the stars like Master Pugnactius. It is his talent that he's made GoldenPaw so prosperous, you know. Voihan sanoa sanat. Prosperus. Mikäs tää sitten meidät vie?
Hi.
You have chosen a good time to come to GoldenPaw. I feel there is something very auspicious in the air.
Hey!
Some local children like to jump from roof to roof and then back down on the ground. But this is very, very dangerous. Please do not try and intimidate them. Gosh. Mutta ehkä se sanoisiko eri tavalla sitten, kun laitat japskin äänet päälle. Sitten se huutaa tosiaan vaan sen nani. Nani? Se oli selvästi joku hintti, että tosta pystyy hyppäämään alas. A pepperle. What's there? Arf, arf! You are a very naughty boy. I heard him telling you it was dangerous to climb on the roof, and yet here you are. Arf, arf. Arf, arf. No. Mä en yhtään sen enempää vapaana tunnetta tästä saa, että täällä on joku näkymätön seinä jossain tälleen randomisti. Voi ihana feikki. Koita saada kartan päähän tästä paikasta aikaa eteenpäin. Päästä. Veteikä ei pääse. Hienosti kipitetty. Sieltä. Mitä? Se haukotteli tai sitten se vetäisi röökiä, mutta siltä puuttuu röökiä. Eikä se vaan haukotteli. Tästä on varmaan tehty Rule 3-4 niin paljon, että napa raikaa. Jaha, sulla on kaikkea hauskaa. Jos mä ostan 2 tommosta ankiltearia. Ja vaan sen takia, koska mä menetin pari. Okei. Sitten. Mikäs paikka tää nyt oikein on?
Hello there.
If you're planning to spending a night in GoldenPaw, then I would highly recommend staying at this inn, especially if you intend to visit the casino. You see, rumor has it that fortune favors those who choose to stay here. It would be foolish not to at least give it a try.
Oh, hello there.
Arf, arf, arf. They say that fortune favored the wise traveler who stays at the dreaming chamomile inn. Why not join the ranks of the wise this evening for a bargain price of 20 G?
Well, have a good night then.
Noin. Me nukuttiin tässä näin, seisaltaa. Me ei liikuttu yhtään askelta tosta positioista pois. Nyt kärsi immersio pahasti. Tätäs tää?
Hey there.
Your fate is terribly unstable. Troublesome stars are set to align in your future. You do not have to believe what I tell you, of course, but I have never been wrong yet. Wow. Well, you're a visitor, are you? Well, feel free to look around GoldenPaw all you like, but please do not tread your dirty footprints here. I am in the middle of cleaning. Yeah. I don't need to go that way just now. Soon enough. Meh. That music. Doop, doop, doop. A ball of hard-wearing wool.
So...
Sieppo taas rakastaa tätä peliä, kun tässä on näin paljon turreja.
Hey. Hello.
The legend says that a gambler once hit the jackpot after passing through this gate 100 times. Fortune seekers have come here ever since, keen to emulate this act of devotion. They call it the Gate of the Lucky Gambler, but I must confess, I have never met anyone who has won anything as a result of walking back and forth beneath it. Mennäänkö 100 kertaa? 1. 2. Tää on varmaan joku easter egg. En mä ala kyllä tekee sit.
Gosh.
Hello there.
GoldenPaw has 2 key sites that usually interest the visitors.
Yeah.
All the adults go to the casino, you know. I will go there too when I'm grown up. Onpas siinä nuoruuden haave. Päästä uhkapelaamaan. That's the spirit, guys. Lose your money.
Hey there.
Oh, I lost money. Someone handsome. Teehee. Siinä on meille nainen.
yes.
Semmonen karhu. I heard that my husband was seen going into the casino. It is why I'm waiting here. So I can accustom when he comes out. Jaha. Onks mie päästä tänne kanssa?
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Lucky Stars Casino, GoldenPaw's premier visitor attraction. We very much hope that you enjoy your time here. I don't need to go that way just now. But I'm a king. I have plenty of cash.
Yeah.
Howdy is the finest fortune teller in all GoldenPaw. No matter how many times I see it, the Grand Hylora's hoard still takes the breath away every time. You had better brace yourself if you intend to take a closer look. Silleen sano.
Hey there.
Hello there, my name is Young Main. Mä niinku otetaan N pois, niin se on Seven lempivaifu. I am Long Main's little sister. I am trained to be a guard, just like him.
Huh?
What's all the noise, I wonder? Sounds like a festival of some sort. You have come at the most auspicious time, friends. Today is the day on which Lady Luck's die decides to take taxes for the month to come. Should she roll a 1, we will pay no taxes at all. Really? Not at all? Alas, for the last 2 months she has rolled 6s. And what happened then? Taxes increased 6-fold.
What?
You're joking. How's anyone meant to afford that? It is hard, young lady, but such are the vagaries of fortune. And without fortune, what is GoldenPaw? Although I cannot say a 1 would not be welcome. Taxation pays in a dice roll. Isn't that a little irresponsible? It is our way, and besides, it is not fun to trust all to fortune. To place one's fate on a single throw of the dice. Even our criminal trials are held this way. Guilt or innocence are decided by the judgment of the dice. No niin, tähän kuulostaa hyvältä. That sounds risky. Indeed, but those blessed by fortune have nothing to fear. Ah, Master Pukhanius is here. The ceremony is beginning. Siinä olisi kyllä hyvä järjestelmä.
At last, it is time.
What number will she roll?
Low number 1, please be a 1.
I can hardly better look.
Lady of Fortune, may luck be on our side this month. Ha!
Rigged! The taxes for the month will increase 6-fold. Tighten your belts and trust to Lady Luck, fellow citizens of GoldenPaw. All will be well. Another 6. And I was certain that our luck had turned. Ah well, all this is the mistress of fortune wills it. Rigged. So that was Master Pukhanius. Pugnasius. Yeah, and if what the kid said was true, he's been rolling nothing but 6s these past 3 months.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Well, that's not right, is it? The whole thing must be rigged.
Listen here.
We'll not get far making such accusations without proof, girlie. We'd better go see the man himself. He's in the big building, right? The Grand High Roller's Hall. Moro Olofi. Can bring so much misfortune. You have rolled yet another 6, and the taxes must rise once again. I do not know how much more of this we can take. Voi ei. Mitä me tehdään? Onko sillä hienot räkästopparit?
Hey.
Only those with business may enter. Niall sent us. We have urgent business with the Grand High Roller. Master Pukhanius is occupied. He will see no one.
But...
It's important. No one.
Say,
How about we play you for the chance to see him, but put the decision in the hands of the Mistress of Fortune. game of dice.
Very well.
Very well. If you win, you will have your audience. If you lose, you will pay me. I think we can accept those terms. Excellent. I will make ready. Gather together what money you would wager and speak with me again. Okay. Well, are you ready? The stake will be 1,000 guilders. You may pay afterwards if you prefer, of course. Shall we begin? Excellent. We shall play a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. I will throw 2 of the dice and you will confirm the numbers rolled. You will then decide whether the roll of the 3rd die will bring the total of all 3 to 11 or more, or it will be less. Okay. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will call red. If less, black. However, when 3 ones are rolled, or 3 sixes, red and black will be turned on their heads. By this we mean that despite the total of 3, our 3 ones will count as red, and despite the total of 18, our 3 sixes will count as black. Are you happy that you understand these rules? Yeah, we see. They seem fair enough, slightly in our favor, if anything.
Well now.
That's a fine set of dice there, matey. They'll be worth a pretty penny, I should wonder. I will thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. These are sacred items, entrusted only to the highest ranking servants of the realm. Now, let us begin. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. Well, do you call red or black? Mä just muistin väärinpäin. Mä luulen, että musta on se niin kuin 11 ylempi. Kuule, red.
Very well.
Then if a 4 or higher is rolled with the remaining die, you will win. Let the final dice decide! Ah! Rigged! Oh no, we lost. My condolences, young man. Might you consider playing another round? Certainly. I am a man of GoldenPaw. Your debt will increase, of course. You are happy to proceed nonetheless? I won't lose this time.
Hey,
What are you doing, Evan?
Go on, my son!
Trash the beggar. You're lucky indeed. But beware, should a 3rd one appear, red and black will be turned on their heads. Well, do you call red or black? Punainen.
Very well.
No ei tullu. Oi paska. Got it. I'm sure I can win this one. Tää on varmaan rikattu niin pahasti, että... ...12. Ei se nyt tule. Ei se tule. Ei se tule. Se on punainen.
Very well.
Jos se tulee, niin se on ihan täys rikki. Noni! 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 Fuck this shit. Rigged like shit.
Oh, come on!
Seriously, Evan, are you a complete numbskull? Give up.
But...
But I'm doing so well. 3 losses, how fortunate. Now, if you would be so kind to hand over 10 million guilders. What?
Snakes alive!
I warned you, did I not? Twice, in fact, as you continue to lose, your debt grows. After each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 100,000 and 100,000 to 10 million. You mentioned the depth, but not the amount. You wouldn't exactly call that informed consent.
Oh my.
We don't have anywhere near that much.
Very well.
You seem trustworthy. I will allow you to delay the payment of your debt.
Do not be alarmed. The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
Tää helvetti.
Oh.
What are we going to do? We're no closer to meeting Master Bucanius, and now we're 10 million guilders in debt to that awful man.
You owe me! You owe me!
Tämmösen mä aina kuvitellut Plantin, miltä se näyttää oikein elämässä.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Shut up, you stupid bird. Core, half the flipping town must be in debt if all these birds are anything to go by. So about that dice game, I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the third die was moving. Well, no shit. You spotted it too. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Really? I was so lost in the game there, it slipped me notice, I have to say. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more than that die than meets the eye. The swap said they were special die, only for big wigs or some such, did he not? If we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. Why don't we go take a look at the casino? The government runs it, right? So it'd be full of government employees. And dies. Motion seconded. Thirded. Well, alright then. Seems we have a plan.
You owe me! You owe me!
Selvä. Stupid bird. Nyt meillä on hemmetin biitti meidän mukana. Megaman biitti. Onks tossa? My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are troubled by debt refrain from playing.
Oh.
I see, of course. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching. Is that all right with you? By all means, we hope that you enjoy your visit. Noni.
All right.
So this is what the inside of a casino looks like. We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what we can see. Yar! I snapped this chap in the Calms lands and he's one I'm mighty proud of. I can't get enough of this picture. You can't tell from this angle, but manticores have tails with snakes' heads on them. Amazing, I'm sure you'll agree. Seems you two are burdened with debts. How unfortunate we
You
are.
owe me! You owe me!
Turpa kiinni, typä lintu.
Oh.
Oh dear, are you lost? I'm afraid that this is not the place for little boys who are looking for their mummies. This is the price exchange counter. Moro Sieppo. You would like to talk to me? How adorable. Such a shame I have so little to say to children.
Oh.
I'm afraid that you are a little young for such pursuits. I fear the excitement would be too much for you. I like being in the casino, even if I do not play. There is something about the tension in the air that appeals to me. You're asking if I'm not playing simply because I have spent all my money? preposterous. I love to watch the action is all. There's plenty of fun to be had in a place like this, Evan, lad. I could spend an hour or 10 in here if you let me.
All right.
You are welcome to watch the games, of course, but please, you must not obstruct their progress.
Hello.
If you seek pleasure, then you find yourself in paradise. And who knows, if fortune favors you at the tables, perhaps you can stay here forever.
Yeah.
Forgive me, but you must understand that it's most inconvenient for the other customers. I would appreciate it if you did not disturb me in the middle of a hand.
Oi!
See that Krubler of the dice game over there, Evan? Something tells me he would be a good one to try having a word with. What is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is the croupiers more than anything. They are all but impossible to outplay. No matter how good one's hand may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexcusable reverse of good fortune. But this is no reason to give up. If I, too, pay regular obedience to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. That did not make any sense, but okay. You wish to know more about the ties used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you have been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon the bearers of those auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to select servants of the realm. You will not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dreams of owning one if I were you. It is not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery. But this is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that it is owned and operated by the state? Surely they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always fall in their favor. Such behavior would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. Holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of sore losers. I hope the others managed to find some helpful clues as well.
Well now.
Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they really are a little fishy. Miksi toi lintu on nyt noin iso? Siinä on toinen lintu. Arr! I be the proof of that, lad. This place is crooked as a wyvern's grin.
Money! No!
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you big wally. Kun sä menen pelaamaan sinne, just niin. I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had. That ain't me, my way, girly.
Okay.
Now, how much did you lose exactly, if you'll excuse me a little bry? Mere pennies, little feller, mere pennies. Right, well, let's forget about our friend, the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
How about with the lobby at the end? Nyt kun se läks. No matter how many times he lost, he just kept going. I admire his optimism, but I fear having such an enormous dubiel squawking at me all day would be too much to bear. Okei, elikkä noi menee ihan sen mukaan, että jos sä häviät tosi paljon, niin... Tai mitä enemmän sä häviät, sitä läskempi lintu sulle tulee. Ok. Classic garbage. Welcome, dearies, welcome. Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, my lovely, by all means. Take all the time you need. Okei. Päästään lobby harrastaa. So, Tanny, what was it you wanted to show us? Your favorite little scallywag only went and swiped herself a dice.
Huh?
You mean you stole one? Stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, I've got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars.
So that's it. Uh-huh.
This is how they've been doing it, huh? Hyvää päikkäriä. The scarvy mud blocking our path to Punkakius had the self-same dice, so he did. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret is out.
No.
He'll just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. I see where you're going. Very crafty. I likes it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. And then, tidy. Then Bob's your ankle over here. Well, best plan in the flipping world, right?
But...
Will it really work?
Huh.
You know, it's a little risky, but I think it just might.
Tidy.
Tidy, that's decided then. I leave it to your old pal Lofty. Let's go and make Harrygate pay that visit, shall we? Ja mä käytetään sitä Diceista vastaan, okei. Okay. Onpas siitä muhkea lintu. Mut eikö se olisi aika jännä, jos kauhean velan saa, niin siitä saa hyvän paistin joka kerta. Joulukinkku muuttuu joululinnuksi. Enkä puhu nyt kalkkunasta. You have come to repay your debt, I assume?
You owe me! You owe me!
No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but know that should you lose for a 4th time, your debt will grow still further. Well, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
So, which will it be?
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin.
Now!
Oh, that's impossible!
Impossible.
What?
What deception is this? You manipulated the dice, you must have.
Really?
How would we have done that exactly? It's yours and you rolled it. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work?
Ridiculous.
Trick, no. You have no proof. How dare you? What is all this noise, huh? Master Pucanius. Mieluumminkin Pugnasius, kun siinä on N välissä. Well, and what exactly is going on here? You know better than to cause a scene to so close His Eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnasius, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on urgent business by Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper here tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in. this how GoldenPaw treats its guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Neil sent you, it can be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You.
And to resort to base deceit? An unforgivable transgression. Your debts will be annulled, of course. But this is no place to talk. We will continue inside. This one, throw him in jail.
Yes, master.
Of course, Master Pugnagius.
Welcome.
Welcome to the official residence of His Excellency, the Grand High Roller Pugnagius. Please keep conversation to a minimum, and exhibit the requisite degree of decorum at all times. Onpas hieno arkkitehtuuri. Wow. So in view of Neil, what brings you here? We have come to ask that you return his forest to him. But of course, he has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. Why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was a fortune willed it. Was it? We couldn't help noticing how much cheating goes on in this supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Neil gambled. Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the mistress of fortune? I think not. So he wasn't even playing with their biffling casino dices. No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery? It is a preposterous idea, but you are you're welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when you're doing so. The people of GoldenPaw will not take such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll take you up on that. Come on. Mennään tutkia se iso dice. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, master.
We must be on our guard. Bother. I really thought we were onto something there. We're right back where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough, we'll find something not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so, let's go and have us a gander, shall we? Take a closer look at Lady Luck. Onpas sillä hieno maha. Bet you don't see many kingmakers doing this, eh? Wahey! Have you found anything, Lofty? Nothing much, no, unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble of wards and charms and magic repelling doodads as I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, looks nice, all smooth and shiny. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things would mean that you couldn't influence the roller using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I would really like to do is sneak a peek inside. I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed the thing open.
How dare you!
Cease this outrage at once. Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Watch who you're calling a pet, Palio. Master Pugnatius gave us permission to look at the die and make sure there's no funny business going on. Is that so? Very well. Very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's unimpeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after her. And that die too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You are a young friend, but you understand much. why only recently His Eminence became concerned at the decidedly worn condition of the die we had always used, and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available.
Now then.
But listen to me chattering on. I'm sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. Jaha, plot thickens. He meant the forest of Nial, I suppose. Seems like he's going a mite overboard sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? Do you think it was them who struck all those notice things on the trees? I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the forest of Nial and hunt for clues. Oh? Sillä ei oo pitää väliä, missä se on. Mennään sen.
Hey!
You're back, yeah? How did it go with old Boogie? Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back, yes? But we did find out the game is rigged all the way to the top.
Jengs!
I knew it, the crafty weirosters. Now all we need to do is get some proof that there's funny business afoot with Lady Luck as well. You haven't noticed people from GoldenPaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you? Well, they were up to something over toward the old woods there, but to be honest, there were so many of the beggars traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep the track of it all. Maybe that's where they're making the dice. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Listen.
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be getting anywhere near the old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, you great ham-bambut. You never heard of it? Oh, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to ya. Quicken Growth. And what kind of spell is it exactly? Can you figure out from the name? It makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a teeny tiny seed and it will be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. The path's pain that get through down the way. If you sling that spell a few toadstools, you'll find going a good bit easier.
Thank you.
Righto, looks like we're off to the old woods. I wouldn't sound so pleased about it if I were you. The monsters over that way being right pain in the neck lately. Yeah. Kato, näilläkin on. Näilläkin on tommonen hemmetin velkalintu. Pepper. Weddle fuck feather. Big duck.
This'll be over in no time.
Au. Mulla on helposti väistää ihan vaan menemällä pois vierestä. Se on jotain pikku paholaisia. Pieniä sieniä. Eli täällä on se. Gosh. Hei, CV, gosh. Mistäkin ne pääsee alas oikein? Vai pääskö tulet ihan päädystä? Ei. Kartan mukaan ei niinku mistään. Ei, tuossa on joku mesta, katos. En mä nähnytkään, mulla on kamerakulma niin yläviistossa, mutta mähän katon pelkästään tonne oikeaan yläkulmaan meidän pikku tutkaa, enkä mitään muuta. That's all I'm seen. Ei sillä ole mitään. Tuolla on tappanut.
Come on!
Sillä on 1 HP, hei. Ai, mikä damage. Nyt se kulmaa sun helvetti. Ai. Like that. Ei tullut kyllä yhtään mitään. Tulipas siitä paljon lämää. Tossa on taas Quicken Growth. Five pieces of lumber. Mekko ei ollut niitä meidän kuningaskunnan lumbereita. Punishing Wolf Worn Sword. Halusko joku toinen semmosen? Kylläkin on kaikkea paskaa vaan, mutta ei niinku mitään hyvää oikeastaan. Kiva, kun sä teet niin vähän vahinkoa. Pelkkää kakkaa käytössä. Kakkaa lumella. Tuo menee ylös. Se ei oo mitään.
Watch this!
Need a little help here.
Damn, just the kästöstä. Sieltä taas semmonen. Okei. No mikä meillä on sitten täällä?
Wow.
Whoa, they've been busy. So this is where they're making the trick dice. How should we do this? Charge in shouting our heads off?
No.
No, we can't draw attention to ourselves. We need to slip in undetected and find out what they're doing. Hide yourself, some swaps are coming. Some swag is coming. Why did they have to build it so far away?
Huh.
Fool, any closer and the people of the city would surely discover it. They're from GoldenPaw, they must be. Arr, I mighty find the idea of all of a sudden. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. Huh? Guess I should have expected as much from a pair of sky pirates. Are you sure this will work? Only one way to find out, lad. We'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak into their dice factory. Just don't be too long, alright? Guess we don't have much choice. Come on. Stay behind to keep watch. I was sure he was going to see through our disguise. Well, he didn't. Looks like this might just work.
All right.
Alright, we need at least two forms of proof. The first is something trying Pugnatius directly to the deception. Some kind of documentary evidence would be ideal. The next is evidence of how they're manipulating the dice. My guess is they're not using magic.
Oh.
Really, but how else could it be done? Well, there are ways. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance where I'm from. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody here has come up with something similar.
All right.
Let's find that proof. Let's do it. These disguises should help us to get close to the people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. I am sick to the back teeth of churning our regular dice day after day. When will I finally be allowed to work in the trick dice department?
Hey there.
How many dice have you made today, friend? I'm feeling especially productive. I think I may even break my daily record.
Yep.
My superior told me recently that despite appearances to the contrary, these devices are not actually powered by magic. He says that in fact they rely on a technology that we imported from another kingdom. I am not sure I believe him. It looks like just magic to me. It looks like some kind of control unit, but there's no way you'll be able to sneak it out from under that worker's nose. There might be another one lying around somewhere, though. How dare you? I am not idling. I have something very important to do. And what about you, Should you not be getting back to work also? It's a huge pile of trick dice for use in the casino. They don't seem to have anything to do with Lady Luck's dice, though. Remote device.
Ah.
Roland, look.
Huh.
This must be it, and based on all this stuff, it looks like what I thought. A remote control for Lady Luck's dice. It's just like you said. A lucky guess, anyhow. Pugnatius must have one of these. So this is how he keeps the taxes so high, and how he stole Niel's forest from him. Sure seems that way, and it's also how we're going to make him pay. We could really use some proof connecting Pugnatius to this place. Alright, let's look around a little more. Se oli kyllä ihan, siis mä en edes tajunnut, että tossa on joku kerättävä asia. Mä huomasin ton random kysymysmerkki, kun huutomerkki, joka siihen tuli äsken.
Hey there.
You there, have you seen my blueprints? You do not even know what blueprints are. Ah, forgive me. I should have taken better care of them. There, all the dice meet the required standard, and that is this week's quota met. So now it's time to relax, arf arf.
Yes.
GoldenPaw has long been famous for its tricks and contraptions, you know? It is our job to take all this knowledge and use it to create even more exciting dice. And only we high officials of the realm are permitted the privilege of working with them. Such an honor. Such a great honor. There's plenty of notes on ordering materials and so on, but none of it proves that Bugnadius has done anything wrong.
Yeah.
You must excuse me, I am rather busy at the moment. I must assemble all the necessary documents in order to process the factory accounts. Sometimes I regret choosing the work in the accounting department, constantly hounded by everybody and never a word of thanks. Ja siellä menit niinku siihen ylös. Sign instructions.
Oh!
Look at this. It was in the drawer. That's Pugnasius's signature at the bottom. It looks like instructions of what he wants them to build. I'm guessing these were supposed to be destroyed. Luckily for us, somebody didn't do their job. Well, that's certainly undeniable proof. Wonderful. That's everything we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Näinkö me päästiin pois? Ihan näin vaan. Unauthorized intruders detected. Initiating attack sequence.
Oh my goodness! Blimey!
Sorry, looks like we got rumbled. What's this horrible thing doing here anyway? I don't like our chances, girlie. God, they're trapped.
Come on!
Then we have to help them. Mossy monument, the architectural monstrosity.
This'll be over in no time!
Se ei kyllä tehnyt mitään. Hienosti. Thomas tunnattu.
Hey! Hey!
I need your help!
All you obedience!
Mikä hemmetti tää on? Oho. Tää pyörii päällä. Au.
Evan, I'm sorry. Evan, Channy.
Okei. Selvä. Se olikin sitten vähän isompi räjähdys, mitä mä kuvittelin.
Watch this!
No.
Take that!
Ei vaan kummolle. Väistä.
Need a little help here.
No.
Don't let me down.
Melkein näkee mitä tässä tapahtuu. Melkein näkee.
Make yourselves useful.
You're welcome.
Evan, Tanny.
Ei tosiaan tajuu lähteä karkuun.
Don't let me down. Make yourselves useful. Take that! Don't let me down.
Mitä se pudotti? Kato, se pudotti jonkun jousen. Looks like the people in the factory didn't notice the racket either. We got lucky there. Well, did you find your precious proof? Yes, we found the device Pugnacnius uses to control the dice movement. That's the stuff, lad. Now we can hang this whittling dog out to dry. We sure can. With this thing to help us, we'll be able to expose him for the fraud he is. Evan, I need you to be sure you're okay with what we are about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. If it doesn't go well for us, things could get ugly. And if they go really badly, you could be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you willing to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let that happen. We have to give the citizens of GoldenPaw their country back.
That's the stuff, man!
Yeah!
I knew you would let him walk all over them.
Oi!
You grow more kingly by the day, your majesty. You really are starting to sound like a king, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out his policy. And now it's time to implement it. Implement it. Täällä on tämmönen. Mitäkään se haluaa oikein? Mitä se haluaa? Give me what I like. I need to talk about mushrooms and it's okay. Kuule, ota mock toadstool. Eat that shit. Oho. Se ei ollut se mitä se halusi. Tekään pikleä se haluaa. Haluatko se ihan vaikka muun biimasruumen? Ja sitäkään. Okei. Okay. Se ihan normi toadstooleja. Sekään ei kelpaa. Entäs nämä näin? No niin, sieltä tuli. Mutton Bay in the Mushy. No niin. Semmonen. Löytyi sieltä. Elite Sorcerer's Ring. Jaha, mikä se on? Magic boosted when HP is low. No mutta joo, pidetään tosta tohon paussiin. Jatketaan seuraavalla kerralla tämän maailman parissa. Mennään paljastamaan se kauhea fraudi sieltä Ja luultavasti saadaan sitten sen jälkeen hienoja puupalasia meidän kuningaskuntaan. Niin muuta kuin seuraavaan kertaan. Se on moro.